backed up by our technical manager, Alexandra Pinto. So, can we start? Armin, please.
Good morning, everyone. Let me just. One second, just I'm sharing the screen. Here, sharing it. One second.
Take your time.
Now I'm trying to connect the share the screen.
At the bottom?
Yeah, I found here, but it is not going to desktop.
And then you have to choose your presentation.
Here it's showing only one second. One second. Yeah, it's coming now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay now?
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, good.
So we can start.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Today we are here to Effisus Connect Value. We are here to discuss on outperform solution to a specific problem in metal industry, metal steel building on metal roof opening, on vertical, horizontal, and flushing joints. So I would like to share here some of like the specific problem in the industry, which is like related here. We can see like roof opening on the sandwich panel. This is the side wall opening. This is one of situation in downspout. This is the opening on the roof on the sandwich panel. So this kind of situation, you know, this is normal situation, like ideal situation all over the world. So, and this is very, very difficult situation to find the solution and protect this. And so this is the situation, one of situation like polycarbonate and metal sheet. These are the like chimneys too. So specifically here we see here like on the sandwich panel, the one opening here, which is very, very difficult and very to find the solution to seal this joint. On the especially on the metal roof, we expect extreme movement because of the high temperature and because of the expansion. Normally the existing solution, it doesn't last for long. So here we are introducing the solution which is called Effisus Bond FT. This is the very unique technology, innovative technology, which has 600% elongation capacity, and this is called non-cure EPDM. So EPDM, everyone knows, we are familiar, like EPDM is the heavy duty waterproofing membrane like solution, which is like UV resistance, which works very good under water, under UV, so this is the solution which we bring before curing the EPDM membrane. So And because of the elongation capacity, because of the this membrane is stretchable, and it takes any shape. Since the cured epithelium, it cannot take any shape because of it is formed already, so it cannot take. We need to cut and join and give the required shape on the job site. But here, this membrane, this is self-adhesive, and it works on a metal sheet. It works on glass. It is compatible with concrete. So this is the solution. We will talk about this solution today here, and we will share the information. See here, if you see, this is I'm sharing this screen with you all. This is uncured epithelium laminated to a pressure sensitive adhesive tape, and this is the situation, the ridge cap, where the flat surface and between the sandwich panel, which is corrugated sheet. So this is very unique situation. This is where this solution, you can see it, how easy it is being applied, and it is permanent sealing.
Arvin, can we speak a little bit about the differences between this solution and the most traditional solutions? Because one of the advantages of this solution, Bond FT, is that it can absorb movements of the structure, right?
Yeah, of course, Alexandra. The thing is here, if you can see the screen here, I would like to show this opening on the vertical, like side wall. This is the situation downspout. So normally in the industry, existing solution, we apply, the applicator are using normally sealant or kind of silicone, which doesn't last because the quantity, the because of the movement, because of the expansion and contraction, and especially in this region, Middle East region, the temperature is extreme. During the summertime, let's say the temperature reaches here on the metal roof, sometime more than 80 degree, more than 90 degree. So the existing solutions doesn't last. Of course, while applying for few months, of course it will solve the problem, but it doesn't last for long. So this is the bond FT. This is one of the solution which is like permanent sealing. This is UV resistance. It has extreme elongation capacities, so it can accommodate the expansion,
Movement.
contraction, and movement. It doesn't crack. It has memory. So one, the after movement, it comes back in original shape. So this is the this is the difference between the existing solution and Effisus bond FT.
Because the traditional solutions are usually are sealants like silicones or similar or metal flashing that you it's
Metal flush. I'm sorry. Metal flushing is again mechanical fixing. So if we here the joints need movement. Here, if I would like to show here on the screen,
exactly
see the opening and the panel, it depends, as I would like to share with you, like as a thumb rule of the metal uh, building, the each meter expands 1 mm. So if the panel, and in this industry, normally the sandwich panels are it will start from like let's say 5 meters, 6 meters till 12 meters. The longest panel is 12 meters. So if you see the situation, and if of course when the standing seam, if it is let's say 50-meter long standing seam, it will require movement of 50 mm. So this is the situation. So we cannot apply, we don't recommend here to seal this, to cover this joint with flushing, because again it become it will not allow movement. This kind of joint, it requires movement. This is the reason there is the gap. This is the reason we have created as per design, we have
exactly
the gap to allow movement. So silicon or sealant, it will work in the beginning, but since most of the silicon and sealant are solvent based, it the component, it migrate, the flexibility, they lost flexibility very soon. So
Exactly.
it start crack, it start become brittle. And the temperature range, if you'll see in Middle East, in the afternoon time on the metal roof, even the sometimes safety shoe start getting hot from inside. We can, even after wearing the safety shoe, we can feel the heat on the when we stand on the rooftop. So the temperature is very, very extreme, and in the night it falls very drastically. So this is the difference, the extreme differences
Okay,
between day and night. So
yeah, I just wanted us to talk about a little bit about the difference between Bond FT and the traditional solutions, so we can continue with the presentation and focusing on the product examples.
So here, as I share with you, I would like to show you some example here before. See. See, yeah. If you can see, Alexandra, here, this is the situation. See the bond FT. What if you just imagine, like, I'm just trying to guess what solution I can apply here other than bond FT. Other than bond FT, only I can, let's say, if we try to seal this situation with some polyurethane or some kind of sealant or any silicone, how it will take how it will accommodate, how it will sustain on this situation. So my experience and my view is there is no comparison between bond FT and the existing solution which industry using since many years. So this is the difference I can share with you.
Okay. Thank you, Arvin.
So see, these are the chimneys on the metal roof and corrugated sheet. So this is the situation we apply here, bond FT. This is one of the smoke ventilator or the skylight. So this is because of the irregular shape. Here the other solution will not work well. So this is the situation we recommend Effisus bond FT. So this is one of very unique example I can show you. This is very prestigious property of Align Airport. If you can see this on the vertical, on the side wall, there are the big gaps. Yeah. So these are the gaps, the penetration on multiple penetration on side wall. So here because during the rain, sometimes it rain happen with the high wind, with the wind pressure. So here very easily the rainwater can penetrate, and there is we can't imagine any solution to cover this other than flushing. But again, if you apply flushing as well, again it requires to seal the joint. So this was the one of best example I can share with you to seal all the penetration, and the client have some cap to cover the membrane as well. Yes. So this is the situation.
Yeah, Arvin, something that we must clarify is that this is a self-adhesive membrane. So you don't need and apply it without any type of torch or heat, right? You can apply it by hand.
Of course, this membrane is it doesn't require any kind of mechanical fixing, no torch, no heat, nothing. This is self-adhesive membrane. Only before applying the surface, before applying the membrane, we need to prepare the surface with cleaning, like removing dust, removing oil, and applying primer. This is the procedure to prepare the surface, and then we apply the membrane, and we measure the area and we cut the membrane properly, and then we follow gently we apply pressure and follow the shape, and it takes proper shape.
Exactly. The only materials that we will need it's water and soap to clean the surface, or you can use also some alcohol or something similar, and then the primer.
Yeah, Alexandra, it depends upon the situation. Sometime customer might have tried with many solution. So, uh, I can share some. I can share with you some experience. The sometime customer has applied some kind of bitumen sheet, which is already melt and become brittle with the surface, which doesn't come easily out. So while cleaning, we need to apply a scraper and then remove the membrane, but it's still the residue of the bitumen. It's kind of oily. It becomes sticky while removing. So of course, in that situation, we need some alcohol to remove that properly. But anyway, we have to remove, like, we need to prepare the surface. We need to clean the surface. But most of the job site are new, so we don't need any special cleaning material. We can just clean with the soap water, and we can just remove the dust, and then we can apply primer, and then we can apply membrane.
So we will not need any specialized labor or tools. Arvind, I can see here that we have some questions. Mike is asking about the product lifetime expectation. I can answer to this one. The product will last with more than 25 years. So it's a definitive sealing solution, a permanent sealing solution with the high durability. We have another question
From
Fahad, that is asking what is the temperature range for this solution. I can also answer to this one. So the solution will perfectly work between minus 40 and plus 90 degrees. Another question, could this membrane be applied on concrete substrate? Yes, we can apply this over concrete, right? And
Yes.
over the most common materials that we can find on a job site, right?
Yeah, of course. It is
Can you
applicable.
share-
It is compatible with concrete. Yeah,
Can you
yes,
share
Paolo.
some experience? Can you share some experience of your job site experience? For instance, these connections between the concrete and the metal roof.
Yes, Paolo. Here I would like to share here. This is the situation. This is the situation between, you see how difficult situation it is. This is the panel, sandwich panel, then flushing, and then concrete. So
Right.
it is between the flushing, let's say, like a concrete to the metal. It is like, the first it is flat surface and then corrugated sheet. So this is the situation. It is very very good application on the between the concrete and metal sheet. Even we have experience being applied on the between glass and the metal sheet as well. Some joints it comes when it comes on the between the glass and metal sheet.
Okay, very well, very good. Okay, we may continue. Yes, please.
So yeah, this is one more situation I would like to add here. The downspout. Downspout, the situation, it is like, the tube, inside tube, and this different substrate. This is the metal gutter, and this kind of fiber, this downspout, and it has been fixed with the line rivet. So normally the in between both the material, there are a lot of cohesion, the lot of differences, different expansion, different movement. So here normally the industry is the industry is using normally silicon here, silicon or any kind of sealant. So you can see the example how beautifully we have applied the membrane, because it goes inside the gutter, 7 centimeter, and here we have used like 15 centimeter wide bond FT. So it is being sealed here inside the gutter, inside the tube 7 centimeter, and then it is coming out 7 centimeter to cover this whole perimeter. So it is covering this application. It has covered the joint. Then the same time it has covered all the rivets. So in case because of the movement, because of the like the age, in future, if rivets are being loose, this it is already protected with the membrane. So it will not allow that much temperature to have that much cohesion. But in case of the movement, this membrane will completely, it will allow movement, but at the same time it will waterproof.
Yeah, one of the advantages is that we can cut the tape in any shape that we want, right? We can cut it with this round shape and then adapt this to the surface. So it's very flexible.
Exactly, it is stretchable, as I shared with you in the beginning as well. The before curing, it has 600% elongation capacity, and it is kind of like stretchable solution. So stretchable membrane, we can stretch and we can just simply just adhere. It doesn't require any special labor for this. My experience to on the job site, just to start the training, installation training, maybe first after first application only, the technician will say, "Sir, Arvind, I can do better than you." So they are like, even they are using first time, but they know the labors. One, they understand all job site are different, different situation, different technique to apply. So only we understand first or like first one or two, to understand how it is easy to apply, and then it is very simple. It's very simple. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, very well. Very well. A good solution.
Yeah.
For this.
So here I can I'm sharing this screen, Paulo, with you. Let's say here this is the substrate between the concrete and metal sheet. So here we after cleaning, we are applying primer. Okay, we are applying primer, and then the primer should be dry. We can leave it for it depends upon the ambient temperature, but normally it is like 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. It should be touch free. It should be dry, and then we can apply the membrane. See here, and after application of the membrane, then with the roller, soft roller or silicone roller, we gently apply on the the irregular surface to take the shape.
First, we apply this on the flat surface, and we position the membrane, and then we start to adapt this to the surface.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you can see here, first we apply on the flat surface, and then we are starting from here.
To shape the membrane to the corrugated surface. Arvind, can we share how can we avoid air being trapped under the membrane and making some bubbles?
See, in this case, we should avoid application. Sometime what we what we do mistake, like we remove all the film, like protective film, and we put one side on the surface. So we should avoid this practice. We should start from one side,
pushing the air out,
and then while applying slowly we remove one hand, or the one person can remove the film, and one person can apply like hand to the step by step. It is not we have to be very careful on the while application as well, because this is very sticky. Once if we don't plan properly before initiating the application, we might lose we might create some wrong, like the what is called the like wrinkle or bubble, air trap. So we need to be very careful with while application. One, like slowly we remove the film, protective film, and then slowly with the hand we go, or like we follow the application. So it will not allow air to trap.
One of other advantages is that if we have some damage on a part of the membrane, we can put a patch on top.
Yeah, it's very hard to say it will get damaged, but still, if in case because of any reason it got damaged, we can simply we can cut the
easily repair it
dimension, and we can apply primer. Same procedure how we are doing the initial application. We apply primer on the surface where is the defective area, and then dimension, we cut the dimension, and same we can do the repair.
Exactly.
Okay, very well. Okay. Looks easy, yeah?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so I think that we finish our presentation, our session here. I don't know if someone has any other question or any other thought that would like to share with us. If not, Arvin will leave you with his contacts, and you can forward any question to him, and we'll be happy to answer. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
See you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.